Matthew 11 verse 28. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Psalms 94 verse 19. When anxiety was great within me, your consolation brought me joy. Psalms 118 verse 5 and 6. When hard pressed, I cried to the Lord. He brought me into a spacious place. The Lord is with me. I will not be afraid. What can mere mortals do to me? Psalms 116 verse 7. Return to your rest, my soul, for the Lord has been good to you. Psalms 121 verse 1 to 3. I lift up my eyes to the mountains. Where does my help come from? My help comes from the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth. He will not let your foot slip. He who watches over you will not slumber. Proverbs 3 verse 5. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. James 1 verse 13. When tempted, no one should say, God is tempting me. For God cannot be tempted by evil, nor does he tempt anyone. Mark 14 verse 38. Watch and pray, so that you will not fall into temptation. The spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. James 1 verse 12. Blessed is the one who perseveres under trial, because having stood the test, that person will receive the crown of life that the Lord has promised to those who love him. 1 Peter 1 verse 6. In all this you greatly rejoice, though now for a little while you may have had to suffer grief in all kinds of trials. Hebrews 13 verse 5b. Because God has said, never will I leave you, never will I forsake you. Psalms 27 verse 10. Though my father and mother forsake me, the Lord will receive me. 1 Peter 5 verse 7. Cast all your anxiety on him, because he cares for you. Deuteronomy 31 verse 6. Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or terrified because of them, for the Lord your God goes with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you. Deuteronomy 31 verse 8. The Lord himself goes before you and will be with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged. Deuteronomy 20 verse 4. For the Lord your God is the one who goes with you to fight for you against your enemies to give you victory. 1 Corinthians 16 verse 13 to 14. Be on your guard. Stand firm in the faith. Be courageous, be strong. Do everything in love. Philippians 4 verse 13. I can do all this through him who gives me strength. Isaiah 40 verse 31. But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint. Isaiah 40 verse 29. He gives strength to the weary and increases the power of the weak. Psalms 33 verse 18. But the eyes of the Lord are on those who fear him, on those whose hope is in his unfailing love. Romans 8 verse 24. For in this hope we were saved. But hope that is seen is no hope at all. Who hopes for what they already have? Romans 8 verse 25. But if we hope for what we do not yet have, we wait for it patiently. Proverbs 10 verse 28. The prospect of the righteous is joy, but the hopes of the wicked come to nothing. Ecclesiastes 9 verse 4. Anyone who is among the living has hope, Even a live dog is better off than a dead lion.